Hey there, Librans. It's Esoteric Tales and Tarot, Crystal Ball Scrying and Tarot Card Reading. I'm hearing clear the decks. And it was putting things in order. I saw a line up of things. So it's getting things in place, ready for something. So maybe, I don't know, if you're going on a trip or something, it's like you're getting everything in order. I see like a suitcase with everything in line. It's that kind of feeling. Clear the decks, like clearing energy out. So getting things moving forward, like completing tasks. It's that sort of sensation, like you're really wanting to do that spring cleaning type energy, like moving things out, like leaving yourself fresh energetically. That's the kind of, it's almost like a fresh breeze coming through here as well. I'm hearing it's a hard nut life for us. It's a hard nut life. That, what is that, the Oliver, one of the movies, the where it's a tough slog. That could be how it's feeling at the moment, like the daily grind. Oh, I'm getting that daily grind. That's coming through to me. You know what? Smells, aromas are going to be really, really important for you, because as soon as I said the daily grind, I smelt the most amazing smell of coffee. Sometimes I get scents that come through. It's like if you pick a really lovely coffee or tea or something that smells beautiful and you have it around you at that time, like it's a hard nut. Like I feel like that is going to be something that can get you through. So picking, maybe it's something to have on your desk that you're going to have a beautiful smell, or in your workplace. I don't know, when I say in your desk, not everyone works. Maybe it's even a nice scent to put in the car if you're somebody who drives somewhere. And I feel like that's going to give you some sort of protection. Now I'm seeing the back of you and protection being wrapped around you, and someone saying, don't forget to protect behind your back. I'm seeing the protection sign here in front of me too. Your back, your chakras in the back. So if you do protection, little, I don't know, if you're burning something, or if you say something to yourself, don't forget the back, the back side of you. So if any energy is coming towards you that doesn't feel favorable, it's like that's the only little weak point that they've got, where they're like, oh, can't get to them from the front, they've got me covered, but there's a little crack in the back where I'll wait for them to turn around and then I'll throw them a little. So just remember that, Librans, just to have that nice, have those smells, get the vibration up high, and then put a little protection all around you, wrapping like a corkscrew around the whole body. Make sure that you've got it on the back side. Backsides might be another thing that you're interested in looking into, Libra. Who knows? Too funny. Backsides. They give me some funny things every now and then that give me a giggle. Let's see what comes up in the Tarot de la Nuit. I don't use this deck often, but I have felt like I'm in a interesting energy where I've wanted moon, yin, nighttime. I'm reading at nighttime. I've wanted to, it could be emotionally, I've wanted that watery depths of Scorpio and water sign to be in. We've got the Ace of Swords coming out here. I've had this for a couple of signs as well. Communication, using I'm seeing this in this deck as the third eye awakening. So the intuition for communication and downloads is the word that I'm hearing for you. Also seeking, it might be to do with study. Of course, the Swords energy being your kind of energy, communication. So I feel like you're going to be clearer in how you communicate to people. If you have customers, if you have people who you're dealing with in the workforce at all, I feel like you're going to have that clarity, like your advice, your obstacles are going to clear away from this language that you're able to find. Again, almost like downloads are happening. The Wheel here coming in, nice one. Of course, a major arcana here of the Wheel. So again, cycles closing out and new doors opening. So you might need, it's the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like it's turning in your favor, given that you've got the Ace of Swords coming out with it. It feels like you might have the key in your hands for what you need to make the turn of that wheel. And I feel like you might be, it looks here like she's a bit defensive and protective and hesitant to make that last little turn around, almost keeping her eyes on things. not feeling so safe to make the changes here. This sort of looks like somebody holding like a little bit fearful here and wondering whether it's going to be safe to move forward. But I'm getting here with the Ace of Swords that, yes, like if you're concerned about making changes, don't be, because you've got everything that you need. And this is that defensiveness coming up, the Nine of Wands, her wanting to really, be, I want to make sure I've got these protective. That can be, I'm hearing, to your advantage now. Again, it's that putting that protection. So if you need to make a change, if you're making a big change, closing out a door, opening up a new one, do some of those kind of meditations and mantras where you're putting protection all the way around you. See, behind her back, even having these rods in and illuminating so that you know what's behind you and you know you've wrapped everything up correctly so that nobody is upset if you make a change and it affects them. Bottom of the deck, Four of Swords. So again, taking the time here, maybe at the moment, to contemplate and rest. Have a moment of meditation to have the downloads, to hear what you need to make you feel confident to go forward. It might be just a matter of time. Maybe you need a little bit more time. And rest and reflection before you can come up with the real answers. We've got the Emperor underneath, which is fantastic energy. I mean, that's the boss. That's the one that's their own boss. In the end, they're running the show. So there's just a little bit of a time delay. Maybe you're waiting to hear back from someone. Maybe it's that you've put your heart out there as well and you're wanting to close a cycle out. You've communicated something and you're feeling a bit defensive, but you're wanting to hear good news. I think it's coming to you and you're going to feel more back in your power again soon, Libra. Let's grab a Magical Mermaids and Dolphins message from the Doreen Virtue deck. I'm drawn to red flowers here as well. Red flowers. Let's see what comes out. This is a rarer deck that I have. Interesting. I got this one for one of the other signs as well that I've already done. It could have been Cancer. Time to move on. It's time to let go of the old and worn out so that the new can come in. What are we saying here? Wheel of Fortune. It's coming, it's the time to move on. It's time to let go of the old and worn out so the new can come in. Again, what did we get through the crystal ball? We got that feeling the fresh breeze coming through. We wanted to clear the decks. Clear the decks was the message that I got. So time to move on. It's all coming together here. Let's get the message out of the Doreen Virtue book for you for the full message for this card. I'll hold it up so that you can use your intuition. Might be nice to go near water as well to do your meditation. Here's beautiful waves here in the background of the ocean. Time to move on. It's time to let go of the old and worn out so that the new can come in. By drawing this card, you're alerted to the fact that you need to make room for the new by letting go of the old. First, let go emotionally and intellectually. In other words, quit or say goodbye in your mind and heart. Once you do this, the physical letting go will happen naturally in a peaceful and harmonious way. Ask heaven to help you make this transition. And don't plan, scheme, or worry about how your letting go or replacement will occur. Put all of your energy into prayer and faith and leave the rest up to infinite spirit. You'll get definite guidance whenever it's the right moment to take action. Until then, stay lovingly detached from your old situation. I love that for you. If it's to do with a relationship, if it's to do with work or a situationship, just mentally getting ready, preparing to let go and to move on and sort of saying goodbye yourself. And even that clutter and clearing things out and getting energetically ready for a shift can bring in so much new, fresh energy. And I feel like it's going to be really abundant, like a higher calling, like you're going to elevate up with this Ace of Swords here. I'm going to grab a message or two from the Naked Truth deck. This is a twin flame soulmate reading deck. It doesn't always relate to everybody. It's more to do with love relationships or past lost relationships. it might be relevant to one or two of you, something that comes out. And sometimes my guides don't give me any messages out of here because whoever's tuning in, it's irrelevant to them. So it's just if there's one or two of you that are in here where there is a message. Oh, there is. I have abandonment issues. I grew up in a single parent household. I had a rough childhood. So I want you to really think about that one actually, because that could be to do with somebody who could be, somebody who you could be worried about if you make a change. They could have had this childhood, or it could be yourself that has those abandonment issues, feeling like you didn't have the correct way of parents being in the household as you grow up, and having a rough childhood could be what determines why you feel defensive and why it's hard to make changes. Bottom of the deck is stalker alert. I check up on you often. So there you go. That could be another one that's relevant. Could be you or someone else. If it's you, you know, you're getting your warning there. But I think that one's an important one because maybe the person that you're worried about affecting, it could be for the right reasons, but also they need to be able to manage their own. You can't stay stuck because you're worried about hurting somebody else. There's a right way of doing this. Time to move on by saying goodbye and slowly sending the energy out there. And your angels and guides will help you with the pieces in place to make sure that everybody moves on with you and the new cycle can come in. I hope this has been of help, Librans. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel and for liking the videos. It's your way of being able to give back to me as well. It's free, and subscribing is fabulous to grow my channel. Also hitting the thumbs up helps. Leaving comments is fantastic because I know if I'm hitting the mark or if any of you are listening in, it's great to get the comments. And also hit the little notifications bell so that you get notified when my videos are posted on YouTube. Thanks so much for your support, Librans, and I'll catch up with you soon. Bye.